Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont, and I'm coming at you with a story about Hogwarts Legacy today. I don't normally do the whole rumor thing, mostly because they tend to not be right, but I'm covering this one because I hope it is right. I don't know if anybody else played Hogwarts Legacy that watches this, but I thoroughly enjoyed that game. It was just a really well-rounded, fun action-adventure game. Classic RPG elements and semi-open world. It was very fun, very well done, and I really wished Portkey Games had been the ones that made the Quidditch game, not whoever made the Quidditch game, because the Quidditch game, I didn't really enjoy it. I liked the broom mechanics in Hogwarts Legacy more than I liked them in the Quidditch game that came out recently. But we've got this from Insider Gaming, an exclusive. Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition is in development. Insider Gaming understands that a Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition is in development. Its content will be sold as a separate DLC for those with the existing game. The Definitive Edition is said to have around 10 to 15 hours of additional content with the new story quests, side quest, activities, and outfits. Ooh, new scarves. For those of you that don't know, scarves are like a huge part of the game. There's like dozens of them. Details when the edition and or DLC will be released and its price are still in flux. That means they don't know. Still, some sources have suggested that it could be released in 2025 to bolster Warner Bros. Diminishing gaming revenue following the weak performance of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It's been suggested that the DLC will be between $20 and $30. So that means the definitive edition will probably be $90 to $100. Hogwarts Legacy was released in the beginning of 2023 and as of January 2024 has sold over 24 million copies. Damn. That's double what it sold. I believe it was 12 million in its first 2 weeks. The game is still in the top 10 best-selling games in 2024 in the U.S. at number 10. What? I'm going to look at that in a minute. Earlier in the year, Warner Brothers Discovery CFO... I apologize for butchering your very German name here. Gunnar Wiedenfels said that a successor to Hogwarts Legacy is one of the biggest priorities in a couple of years down the road, so there's still a lot of time to wait for looking forward to a sequel. As for when the Definitive Edition DLC will be announced, it remains to be seen, but with a potential 2025 release, data on the cards, it could be sooner rather than later. I said data on. Date in the cards, you mean? On the cards. That's a weird way to put that. I don't think that's what they meant. What do you think of Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition? Well, I think it's a great thing. There's somebody else's video. Oh no, Insider Gaming has their own, neat little logo. But yeah, this is cool. This is some big news to me. As I already stated, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I think it was undersold. It should have done a lot better than it did, even though it was still a smashing hit. But it had an active hate campaign against it, and not like these fake hate campaigns that you hear these people talking about. There were people actually trying to suppress the sales of this game. They were preying upon people's emotions and trying to use the argument of you were homophobic or you were transphobic. There were many posts saying that you are literally going to kill trans people if you buy this game. It was wild. Like, I don't know how you could think that just because of what J.K. Rowling has said online. And the worst part about all their madness is, other than this being set in the world of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling has like literally nothing to do with this game. Like, I don't even think she was like consulted with it. I think they got the rights. They made their own game, all unique characters, all unique storylines set in like that middle era between the founders and the modern Harry Potter story, so they could do whatever they want, because it was like hundreds of years after it was founded, hundreds of years before Harry Potter. craziness. But people were just losing their damn minds over this game. But yeah, let's let me look at this list real quick. College football 25 is still the best-selling game of 2024. I guess. Is this what has taken over Madden? I stopped giving a crap about sports games, I don't know, like 20 years ago. What was it? NBA 2K, which was literally being melted by Dreamcast. I think that was the last time I was into sports games. The only game that made its debut on the list is Madden, which comes in at number 12. Oh, so they are still making Madden. Well, there you go. The game has sold over 20 million copies. One of the games from the list. Where's the list? Here we go. Best-selling games of 2024. There it is. Hogwarts Legacy, number 10. Now, hold on. Is this counting games sales in 2024 or just total units as of 2024? SLAs. Sales in units. 12 million its first 2 weeks. A lifetime of 24. With a retail gross of $1 billion. Oh, yeah. Warner Brothers is definitely going to be revisiting this game. Because if the game comes out, if the DLC comes out at $30, even if it comes out at $20 and it sells just as well as the game, they're still looking at around $300 million in sales, which is, what is the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League sales? Do we have that number? 200 million. You're looking at a DLC outpacing a main title series game by $100 million. That would be so embarrassing for Rocksteady. Elden Ring, but yeah, Helldivers 2. When was this published? October 11th. Okay, something's fishy going on here. Why is Wukong not on here? I thought Wukong was like up to Wukong sales. 20 million on Steam. Global unit sales. Yeah, I don't care. Data mine me. Go for it. 10 million copies in 3 days for Wukong. Record-breaking game release. Yeah, for a Chinese game. 2.4 million peak concurrent users on PC. Woo! Woo! That's big. That's big for a third-party, like, non-AAA game. This does not tell me the current sales. I want current sales. This is September. 18 million copies as of September 13th. That's probably the most accurate we're going to get right now. And then what was down here? How is Grand Theft Auto 5 on this list? Here, Persona 3 Reloaded, right? Yeah. Persona 3 Reload sales. Million copies within its first week. So, yeah, I'm calling bunk on this list. I don't know what they're using to measure these, or to give these rankings at all. Because this is Persona 3, even if it's at, 10 times that, that's still only 10 million units, where Wukong is 20 million, unless they're refusing to list Wukong because it's a third-party game from a not well-known studio. But man, numbers are numbers. It sold 18 million copies. It should definitely be on this list, especially considering that it came out this year, whereas a lot of the games on this list didn't. All right, well, there we go. Little look into that. Hogwarts Legacy Definitive Edition and or DLC in the works, potentially. Again, not big on rumors unless they seem somewhat valid and or I really hope them to be true. And this is little column A, little column B. But we're going to keep this video short and sweet. That's all I have for it. Belmont out.